Namaste, yogis, cats and down dogs. Today we're going to work on the liver and the gallbladder just through a quick yoga sequence. So bringing your hands onto your knees, thumb, forefinger together, grounding your sit bones, hands in the Dyan mudra, expansion and wisdom. And then move your hands into the Pushan Mudra on the right hand, thumb, forefinger, middle finger, left hand, thumb, middle finger, ring finger. So this is the mudra for digestion. So we're digesting our thoughts, our behavior, circumstances, balancing what comes in and what goes out. So what we want to hold on to and what we want to release or eliminate. It's very good for the stomach, the spleen, and the liver. So release your glutes, release your lower back, relax your shoulders. And then bring your left hand onto your heart center, your right hand onto your belly, and start breathing into your gallbladder. So the gallbladder holds feelings of resentment and anger and feeling discouraged, judgmental, critical. And especially when we are judging and criticizing what is happening in the external environment. So we're holding frequencies of judgment, criticism, and anger. So just breathe into releasing that frequency. Relax your knees. Feel where that is in your body. When you feel, especially when you're holding grudges and you feel resentful, where do you feel it in your body? Just take your breath to that point. And then stretch your arms down, pressing into your fingers. Bring your hands out in front of you. Push your fingers forward, tuck your chin, bring your thumbs between your eyebrows. And start focusing on your liver. Being hard on the self. It's my fault. I'm to blame. So this being hard on the self doesn't serve any purpose. So we need to bring in kindness. Support yourself with kindness. And when you're hard on yourself, just release your lower back. Just feel if you can feel it in your solar plexus and in your liver, around that area. So stop it. Just stop the judgment and stop the criticism and stop the self-blame and the my fault stories. Just stop it. And then releasing your hands down onto your knees, bring your shoulders up to your ears. And then big sigh out. And then come facing forward so we can release the jaw a bit. So bring your fingers to the outside of your eye in that little dent. Thumb on the jawbone in front of your earlobe and rub and open and close your jaw. Big stretches of the jaw. This is where we hold a lot of tension in our jaws because we clench our jaws. I'm so angry, I'm so resentful. I've got all these grudges against someone. Open and close your jaw, release it. And then you turn on yourself. Start blaming yourself because you're working with the same frequency. So whatever you put out there becomes part of your inner world. One last stretch and then release for lion's breath. So let's bring in energy, nourishing the spine, breathing in. Open up your lungs and then strong out breath, long tongue. Shoulders squeezed together, elbows to the back of the room. Coming up, breathing in. Bring energy into your body to nourish yourself and strong out breath, opening the respiratory system, breathing in. and out. And then roll your shoulders up and back. Open up your heart center. Release all that little chatty voice on your shoulder that's saying it's your fault, you shouldn't have done that. Now you're hard on yourself. Just releasing it, opening up your neck. Nice open throat chakra, up and forward, rounding your back. Round your back. So stretch the fascia between the shoulder blades. Deep breaths as you do this. And then releasing. Legs stretched out in front of you so that you can connect with yourself. Pat your flesh suit. Pat your skin. Bring the negative ions onto your skin. Use your humming, your voice, the ah, or the or the ooh, whatever you feel you need for the day. Just get that emotional congestion out of your body. Pat out the blame. Pat out all this self-blaming and my fault and all of those kind of things. Stop being hard on yourself. Just stop it. And stroke your arms. You can pull the lymph up to the armpits if you want to. Patting the arms. Connecting with yourself. Waking up your physical flesh suit up your neck and into your scalp. Nice, relaxed pats on your fingertips into your scalp. Hands onto your knees, flex your feet, pull your toes back, and then releasing. Bring your right leg up for Janu Sirsasana on the left. So your left leg is kicking out, your right foot is on your inner thigh. Stretch up. Into your fingertips, fold forward, bring your right hand onto your inner knee and your left thumb into the spleen, liver, kidney point, 1 hand width above your inner ankle bone. Drop forward into Janu Sirsasana, relax your lower back. Push into the worry point. Squeeze out the worry. Stop being hard on yourself. There is no purpose. It doesn't go anywhere. Drop forward a little bit more. Kick into your left heel, opening the back of your leg. Nice deep breaths, breathing in kindness, breathing in tolerance. And then coming up to seated. Take your thumbs, put them just behind your skull. So you feel that bone behind your ear, a little bit inwards towards your spine. Gallbladder 20. Press your elbows back. Open your chest, left elbow on your left thigh. Push your right elbow back. Fingers to the ceiling, stretch up. Open your liver on the right. Give it some space. And then swing your right arm all the way through to the outside of your left foot. Drop your forehead over your knee. Left hand is pushing towards the back of the mat. Just drop your head, relax, especially the right side of your lower back. Taking nice breaths to clear. We want to clear and detox all these low frequency thoughts. And then coming up, thumbs back onto this point under your skull, elbows back, right elbow into your right knee, and your left arm over your ear. So pressing quite firmly into gallbladder 20 on the right. And then releasing your hands down to the mat, forehead over your knee. You're pushing strongly into your liver now. And then pressing up, open your throat, roll your eyes back. And come down. 1, 2, 3. Stay here. Pressing into your liver. Throat nice and open, your telepathic center, connecting to your third eye. Coming up. Take your right leg across and then twist to the right. So push your right leg across so that you're squeezing into your abdomen. Breathing with the abdominal muscles. So using them as you do your breath. And then facing forward, hold the outside of your right foot with your left hand And then pull your leg across and do some nice pats, rubs, whatever you want to do down the side of your leg, all the way down the gallbladder. Out with grudges and resentment in the hips. That's where they sit. Don't ever hold a grudge against anyone. It just means that you're holding the energy that they should be working with. Give it back to the person who gave it to you. And then releasing into seated forward fold. So pull yourself down over your feet, towards your feet, over your legs. And then coming up onto your forearms into boat. So on your forearms, boats up, point your toes, and then come up into full boat from that forearm boat. And then releasing around the cat into Janu on the right. Stretching up, fold forward, left hand on your inner knee, right thumb, one hand just above your inner ankle bone. Drop down, kick into your left heel and pull your toes back. And push the worry out of the worry point. I'm not going to worry about what I should have said or shouldn't have said. It wasn't my fault. Maybe I'm to blame. Who knows? Chitter chatter. Be kind to yourself. So you're making space here. You're pushing out the worry. And you're saying, I'm bringing in its place kindness and tolerance for myself. Coming up, thumbs onto gallbladder 20, right elbow onto your right thigh. Press your left elbow back, pushing right into the liver now. Stretch your left fingers up and then swing your left arm around. Stretch your right fingers to the back of the mat. Push your liver towards your thigh. Open the left side of your body. And then coming up again, gallbladder 20, squeeze out the grudges and resentment. Left elbow into the left knee joint. Stretch your right arm over. And then bring your hands down on either side of your knee. Drop your forehead down. Then press up. Throat chakra open, third eye open. So use your eyes to lift your eyes up to the ceiling. And then come down. 1. Come up. 2. Last one. 3. Stay here. Get your forearms as far down onto the mat as you can. And then pressing up. Take your left leg across. Twist to the left. So feel that twist along the outside of your left leg, especially around the glute area. Twisting into your body. And then releasing into a seated forward fold. Point your toes so that the tops of your feet can get a stretch. Push your feet into your hands. Pull your hands against your feet. Lift your kneecaps. Nice strong stretch. And then coming up into half boat and then over into plow. So go all the way over so that you can release the stress and fatigue of judgment and criticism. And as soon as you bring kindness and tolerance into your body, mind, and spirit for yourself, you will feel that for the external environment as well, for whatever's happening over there. So nice deep breaths, opening up the body, releasing the self-blame, all of those things that we do which are hard on ourselves. Let's take one more breath in plow. And then rolling all the way out of the plow and come into cow legs. Right leg on the mat, bent. Left leg over. Nice hip opener. Bring the heels of your hands into your feet, into the soles of your feet. Just rock a little bit just to get your direction. Drop your forehead over your knee. Release your glutes. Release any tightness in the glutes. Make sure your shoulders are back and relaxed. Release your inner thighs, opening up the inner thigh area for the liver meridian. And then coming up, lean to the left, bring your right arm over, and then change sides. Right arm down, left arm over. And then changing. Left leg on the mat, right leg over. Doing the same thing. Bring the heels of your hands into your feet. Do little rocks. Taking nice deep breaths. Drop your forehead over your top knee. Relax your shoulders. Allow your hips to release. So ask the inner thighs, please release. Hips, please release. Glutes, too tight. Release. All the thoughts that go with all that tension, especially the resentment and the anger and the blame. Coming up, lean to the left. Kindness and tolerance for the self. And to the right. And then releasing into table. Drumming the tops of your feet, opening up the tops of the feet. Fingertips grounded, palms grounded, and then looking up. Opening your throat, open, third eye open, rounding into the arched cat. Breathing in, looking up. Nice deep in-breath, and then rounding. And last time, breathing in. Nice fresh ideas and thoughts, and rounding. You not going to negatively impact on your nervous system by having all these intolerant, angry thoughts. Just stop it now. Come into a squat. Round your bubbling springs, your kidney points on the balls of your feet. Bring your hands to your heart center. Connect with yourself. Bringing in full self-acceptance. Then you balancing the liver meridian. Accept yourself as you are. Coming into standing forward fold. Rolling all the way up, shoulders up to your ears. Come into wide legs. Breathing in. So your hands are open and you grabbing hold of all this venom and you SH, you shooing it out between your legs. So all this anger and resentment and grudges and being hard on yourself. Stretch up into a big star. Open up your creative potential. Being kind and tolerant to yourself. Bring your arms into goddess. Pull your hips forward. Bring your hands back into your heart center. And then release. Feet together. Nice deep in-breaths. Tadasana. Breathing in. Right leg back into warrior two. Hands on your ribs. Feel your ribs. This is where the liver meridian runs. And then reverse. Feel your liver under your right hand. All this the work that the liver does. Into warrior two, into extended side angle. Feel the space that you're creating along the right side of your body. And warrior two. Left foot turns to be parallel to your right foot. Fold forward into prasarita. Pinch your big toe and then pull the energy up your inner legs, your lower legs. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Take your right shoulder to the left, left shoulder to the right. Right to the left, left to the right. roll up. So we're crossing the midline. Go back into warrior two and into triangle. So stretch your fingers to the ceiling. This is an asana for the liver. Nice, clean, clear breaths. Breathe in the element of wood, which nourishes the liver and the gallbladder. So calmness, harmony, growth, transformation. And releasing warrior two into a lunge. Hands on your ribs. Step onto your left foot, tap your left knee with your right foot. Feet together, hands at your heart center. Breathing in, breathe out. Tadasana. So ground the calmness and the harmony and the transformation and renewal that you feel when you just stop it. Just stop this judgment and criticism and blaming yourself. Breathing in. Left leg back. Warrior two. Hands on your ribs. And reverse into warrior two. Into extended side angle. Feel your thumb and forefinger on your right hand touching. And into warrior two. Right foot twist, that's parallel to your left, fold forward. Prasarita, wide-legged standing forward fold. Pinch your big toe. Pull your fingers up your inner lower legs. Hands on your thighs, fingers on the inside. Right shoulder to the left, left to the right. Right to the left, left to the right. Roll up. Shoulders back. Warrior two. Into Trikonasana. Nice opener for the inner thighs. Lift your kneecaps. We're strengthening the muscles that support our knees. Round your big toes. And then coming up into a lunge. Bring your hands onto your ribs. Step onto your right foot. Tap with your left foot. Feet together. Hands at your heart center. Connect with your pulse. Listen to your breath. Breathing in full self-acceptance. I accept myself as I am. And releasing, eliminating resentment and grudges and anger, judgment, criticism. Bring in your creative potential. Tadasana. Breathing in. Right leg back for triangle. This is the asana for the liver. Look up, lift your kneecaps, ground your feet. Stretch, open up the body, feel it on the right-hand side. Nice open space for calmness and regenerative feelings of joy and tolerance. And coming up, lunge. Going to Parsvottanasana. Fold forward, left arm up into revolve triangle. And coming up into a lunge, feet together, hands at your heart center. Tadasana. Breathing in, left leg back. Triangle, nourishing your liver, bringing in calmness, growth, transformation. So transforming the way that we speak to ourselves, how we think. Coming up, lunge. Go straight into Parsvottanasana. Left hip forward, right hip back. Revolve, right arm up. And then coming back up into a lunge. Feet together, hands at your heart center. Breathing in, deep in breath and so balancing what comes in and what goes out. And the tree. So grounding your left leg, bringing your right leg up. Take your thumbs onto gallbladder 20. That's the point below your skull, just behind your ear and that little dent, those little dents on either side. Nice, big, deep, grounding breaths. Being rooted to the center of the earth. Hands onto your liver meridian, your ribs, right leg forward. Pull your toes back, pull in your belly button. And then connecting with yourself, your hands at your heart center. Come into warrior 3, bringing in the wisdom of the universe. Working your ankle, your feet, and your balance, and feet together. Grounding, mountain posture. Right leg down, left leg up. Thumbs onto gallbladder 20, elbows back. Digging the big toe in, pulling your belly button. And left leg forward, hands on your ribs. Lifting up out of your hips. The nice, open, clear thoughts. Hands at your heart center. Grudges and resentments out. Just stop it. Don't hold on to things that are not serving you. Things that are making you sick. Bring in the wisdom of the universe. Feet together, breathing in. And around your lower backs, clear the air around you. So making space for all this creative opportunities. So bring in the creative energy. As soon as we open up the gallbladder, we bring in the initiative, innovation, creativity. And bring your hands back to your heart center. Breathing in, supporting yourself with kindness. Rounding that into mountain posture. And then come lying down on your mat, on your back. And stretching, stretching. Interlace your fingers, flex your feet, long, strong body. And then totally relax. Release your feet, your ankles, all the way up your legs. Feel the energy of the liver and the gallbladder, nice open, nourished by the element of wood. So calmness, harmony, there's wonderful feelings of transformation and renewal when you release judgment and criticism and grudges and resentment. So choose thoughts and behavior and habits that are healthy for you, that make you feel peaceful, that bring in harmony into your body, mind, and spirit. So make the choice. Take one more breath here in the star, opening your heart center. And then pull your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug. Just tell yourself, I'm going to stop it now. I'm going to stop judging and criticizing myself, stop blaming myself, stop being angry at myself. And coming up to seated in easy pose. Bring your hands to your heart center in Namaste. Tilting your head down in thanks. And yogis, always remember to thank yourselves for all that you do and all that you are. And come facing forward. Let's use our third eyes for wisdom, our lips for love, and our hearts for peace. Namaste, yogis. Have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this session and just stop being hard on yourself. Laugh more. Bring in calmness. Release the anger. Be kind and tolerant to yourself and support yourself with kindness. Namaste, yogis.